Hi everybody, I'm Julie, writer and director of the mumblecore, nerdcore, romantic comedy, indie nerdy comedy Geek Loves Punk. In this video I'm going to talk about why it's really awesome to travel and why I totally recommend traveling. Welcome to the Julie Show. Okay y'all, so the 3 reasons why I think you should totally travel is because last year I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I went to Los Angeles 6 times last year. I love Los Angeles personally, but I also went to Denver. My family lives in Colorado. I went to New York City a couple times. And during the global pandemic, I didn't have a car. And so I was one of the people who stayed home. I didn't travel. I didn't go anywhere. I was stuck in my apartment for about a year, and yeah, drove me nuts. So I think in 2022, December 2022, I went to Los Angeles for the first time. I had a blast. And then 2023, I traveled a lot that year and I had a blast. And so, and luckily I'm not rich, but I have expendable income. So yeah. Okay. So here's what I want to say about traveling. Okay. So 3 reasons why you should travel. One, you can actually, traveling is not as expensive as you think it is. So for me to go down to LA, like a round trip ticket can be less than $100. You're in the air like 45 minutes. And then like, once you're down in LA, there's like inexpensive hotels that are still safe. So I like to travel alone, and I'm a woman. As you can see, I'm also a 42-year-old woman. So what I just look for is I want a hotel that has a front door, you know what I'm saying? So that way my hotel room door is not facing like the public. So as long as my hotel has a front door, you go in the front door, you check in at the desk, and then you go inside to a room, then I feel pretty safe. And I have street smarts because I lived in Richmond, Virginia for about 3 years. And then I've lived in the Bay Area, Oakland, since 2005. So I feel comfortable with my street smart. So, okay. So, but traveling, it's not as expensive as you think it is. Like, you can do it pretty cheaply. Like, I use Priceline. Not sponsored. I'm saying this for free. I use hotels.com. I use Kayak, but it's not as expensive as you think it is. Like, so if you can find deals and that kind of thing. So it's like, you can do travel where it's not crazy expensive. So that's the first reason you should travel, is it's not as expensive as you think it is. And 2, the second reason you should travel, yeah, one of my friends went to England for like $400, like it wasn't too bad. Or I had another friend where they were able to fly to like Europe for super not expensive. So yeah, it's not as expensive as you think it might be. Okay, the second thing I want to say about why you should travel, you end up learning a lot about yourself, like getting a break from your regular routine. One of my favorite personal development people is Brendon Burchard, and he says to either take a vacation or a staycation every 3 months. So every quarter basically. And I actually agree with that. That's really great advice, where I work really hard in my day job, then I work really hard as an indie filmmaker. So like I work pretty hard. I'm technically working right now making this YouTube video. And so yeah, like going on a vacation or a staycation being if I stay in the Bay Area, I make sure I'm mixing it up a little, you know what I mean? So but having a vacation or a staycation, it's a nice break from my routine. And there's things about the Bay Area that are inherently depressing. I'll link to the video about introverted madness. He made a really good video about the depressing aspects of the Bay Area. There's cool things here too, but so anyway, when you travel, you learn you learn a lot about yourself. Okay, and then the third reason why you should travel is when you travel, you learn about other places. So, and by learning about other places, it's just stimulating to your brain. It helps you see how other places work, and it's just really cool. So yeah, it's awesome. So I highly recommend traveling. You can do it inexpensively. It helps you learn about yourself, and it helps you learn about other places and how awesome and amazing other places are. Okay, so I totally recommend traveling. Thank you so much for watching. You should totally travel, and I hope you're having a great night. I love you so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.